Hi everyone, it's Carole. Thanks for joining me on your mat today. I have prepared for us a practice, a yin practice, to encourage a better sleep. Fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer if we do a few yin practice poses before we fall asleep at night. If you have some extra tension or you need to unwind before you fall asleep, this is a great practice. You can do it right in bed. All the cushions, blankets that you might need are with you to help support yourself, make yourself comfortable as we move through the poses. We're going to start seated. And if you want, if your bed is soft, if you're doing it right in bed, you can take a blanket or a pillow and put it underneath your hips so that your hips are not sinking down into the mattress. You can be quite comfortable. Give your shoulders a couple of rolls. Nice big breath in. And then a long, slow exhale. And as you exhale, shut your eyes. Take this first few moments of our practice to breathe, focus on our breath, become centered on our mat, on our bed. Leave your day behind. Know that you've done everything you can in the day. Your responsibilities are over for the day. That you need and deserve this rest. You as you sit here and breathe, focus on a nice cleansing inhale, filling the body with fresh air. And as you exhale, release tension from the body. Next inhale, softly open your eyes. Inhale the fingertips to the ceiling. And exhale to a simple seated twist. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. Twisting the body, rolling the right shoulder back. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind. Inhaling up again to the center. And exhale, draw your fingers forward, reaching for the mat, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. Big breath in here. And then as you exhale, your spinal roll up. Coming back to your seat. Inhale, fingertips high. Wrap your right hand over the top of your head. Take your left ear. Draw it over to the right as the left fingertips drop down towards the mat, stretching out the left side of the neck. You're drawing the left ear over to the right side, not straight down. We're not putting pressure downwards on the head. Just trying to extend the neck a little further. You might feel some tension right away. Just focus on that, stay here, breathe into it, allow that tension to release. If you need to look around for some, you can make some slight turns with your chin Moving the stretch around the different muscles of the neck. Just move until you find an area that needs some opening, and then just stay there. Allow that area to relax, to release tension. You might have an opportunity to find another spot that has some tension in it. Bring your right hand to your right temple now. Draw the crown of your head back up towards the ceiling. Change the cross of your legs, putting the opposite shin in front. Inhale the fingertips up. And exhale, reach forward. Bend out over those crossed legs. Nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, spinal roll up. Crown of the head comes up last. Inhale to reach the fingertips high. And let's stretch out the other side of the neck. So the left hand comes to the right ear, right hand comes down towards the mat. This big stretch on the right side of the neck. Make any small movements with your chin to find stress and tension in the neck. And then just stay with it. Once you find it, stay with it. Breathe into it. Allow that area to release the tension. Your left hand to your left temple, bring your crown of your head up high. The shoulders, a couple of rolls here. Then draw the soles of your feet together, letting the knees drop open to the side. And then take your hands on your feet and open your feet like a book so that the pinky toe sides of your feet are together. And the soles of your feet are facing up towards the ceiling. So you're getting a nice stretch in the outer side of the ankles. Nice stretch in the hips. And round the spine down here. Get heavy in the shoulders, the neck, the head. And I like to, at the beginning of this pose, just use my thumbs and give the soles of my feet a little massage. Just running my thumbs along the length of the arch of my foot, from the balls of my toes right down to my heel. This practice is a real relaxer from the head, right from your head down to your toes. But our feet do take a lot of beating during the day. We're on them all day long. So it's nice at the end of the day just to give them a little bit of TLC. So give them a rub. You can do this for as long as feels good. And I take my toes, give them a little tug and a little twist, each one in turn. You can feel them opening up here. And then once my feet feel good, just become even heavier in the upper body. And commit to some stillness. Opening up now the hips. Let the head be very heavy here. Surrender into this pose. If it's difficult for you to let the weight of your head and your upper body go, you can take a pillow or a blanket and put it on your feet. Let your forehead rest. You do want to become as passive as possible in this pose, just really letting everything go. You're ready to come out of this pose. Once again, do a nice slow spinal roll up. Support yourself with your hands. As you bring your shoulders up over your hips. Roll the shoulders back and down. Use your hands to support your legs as you bring your knees up to center. Give yourself a little hug here. Tuck the chin. Let the back round out behind you. And then let's make our way to tabletop. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, or maybe a little bit behind the hips, but hip width apart. Let's do a couple of cat-cows. Inhaling, bring the tailbone up, drop the belly. Heart comes forward, crown of the head comes high. Exhale, round the spine. Tailbone comes down, broaden the shoulders, drop the crown of the head. Inhale to come up. Just moving the spine, releasing any tension. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, back to neutral. And then let's bring ourselves down onto the mat. All the way down onto the mat. Lowering your chest. Tops of the feet press into the mat or the mattress if you're in bed. Bring the shoulders underneath the shoulders over your elbows. Turn the tailbone down. Roll the shoulders back. Press the heart forward. And keep the neck nice and neutral here for a Sphinx pose. Your core is just slightly engaged to support your spine. And I want you feeling any kind of tension in the spine here. If you're feeling anything at all in the low back, just widen the elbows and reduce the angle of your back bend. We're going to stay here in Sphinx pose with this mild back bend. Just opening up the front of the body. Nice easy breathing here. Lower your chest back down onto the mat now. Fill the body with air. Long, slow exhale. And on your next inhale, make your way back to tabletop. Bring your knees wide now. If you're in bed, just bring them as wide as feels good. I have mine just a little bit wider than the mat, but you can bring them to about the width of your mat or less, whatever feels good for your hips, depending on how flexible you are. Now draw your hips back over your heels. We're coming into child's pose. So walk the hands forward, bring the forehead down onto the mat. Press into the fingertips to slide the hips back a little further over the heels. And then relax the forearms down onto the mat. You can stay like this, if this is comfortable for you, or you can bring your hands to prayer and draw your thumbs to the nape of your neck.
Just adds a little bit of stretch into the side body and the armpits, the backs of the arms. Definitely though, the aim here is stretching out, releasing tension in the hips. Our hips store a lot of our tension, a lot of our stress during the day. So it does feel really good to let that go. Reach your hands forward again. If you bent your elbows and brought your hands back, press into the palms and slowly walk your hands in towards your body. Draw your knees in till they're about hip width apart. Slide your hips back over your heels once again. Drop the forehead down to the mat or the mattress. And bring your hands palms facing up next to your heels. Really let the shoulders round down. The shoulder blades glide away from the spine. We'll be here for just a few breaths. Really feeling the back of your heart open. The breath moving across the back body. And when you're ready, make your way back to tabletop and then to your seat. Scoot your hips down. Now we're going to find our way down onto our backs. So you might want to make sure that your pillows, blankets are out of the way here. Support yourself with your arms as you come down onto your back. Bring your feet to about hip width, or about mat width apart, so just wider than your hips. Arms can come to goalpost arms or T position, whatever feels best for you. Then let's just let both knees fall over to the left. Support yourself with pillows or blankets in any way or place that you need to be comfortable. You really want to release all muscular tension here. It's time now to really allow your body and your mind to rest, to leave the day behind and know that you deserve this rest. Inhale to bring your knees back up to center, and exhale to let them fall over to the right. Again, just find yourself completely relaxed. The heart is open. And a really nice stretch on the outside of the left hip. Inhale to bring your knees up to the center. And then draw them into your chest for one last hug. And hold your knees into your chest, or I like to make little circles with my knees. Just give my low back a little massage, a little release. In both directions. And then when you're ready, you can release your feet down. Relax your legs. Turn your tailbone down and tuck your shoulder blades underneath you for a nice long spine. Supported by the mat Let your hands rest next to your hips with the palms facing out. This is a nice time to fix whatever blankets or pillows. Make yourself completely comfortable. So that you can enjoy savasana.
Become comfortable now, and then try to be still. Take a deep breath in, pause, holding the breath in, and then a long, slow breath out. Take a moment to scan your body from the toes up to the crown of your head, looking for any tension that might be remaining in your body. If you find it, consciously relax that area. Feel your shoulders relax and sink into the mat. Allow your jaw to drop slightly. Wiggle your toes and feel your legs relaxing. Make a fist with your hand and then release that fist. Again, close the hand, release, and then relax your hands and your arms. Take a deep breath in. Feel tension increase in your chest and your belly. And allow that tension to release as you slowly let your breath go. Again, scan the body from the toes to the crown of the head, looking for any areas of tension. Notice what you find. And continue to relax those areas now. With each breath, continue to relax. Concentrate your mind on your breath. Your eyelids are heavy and you feel comfortable. Feel warm and calm. And you're in a deeply relaxed, peaceful state. Namaste.